Welcome everybody, it's me. And today, we're going to dive into the top 10 biggest celebrity scandals that shook the world. Some of these moments were so shocking that they left fans reeling and questioning everything they thought they knew. So get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations. But before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more updates. Now let's jump right into it. Coming in at number 10, Tiger Woods. When private life made public headlines. Tiger Woods needs no introduction. He is a name synonymous with excellence in the world of golf. For many years, he dominated the sport, winning numerous championships and breaking countless records. To many, he was a legend, a role model, and an inspiration. But as they say, behind closed doors is where the real story lies. In 2009, the world was rocked by news of Tiger Woods' infidelity. This wasn't your average celebrity gossip. This was a scandal that shook the foundations of his carefully crafted public image. Suddenly, the squeaky clean athlete we had admired for years was now a person caught in his own web of deceit. Magazines and tabloids went wild with the news, each trying to outdo the other in sensationalism. Sponsors dropped him left and right, fearing the negative association. Tournaments lost millions in endorsements. His own company faced a plummet in sales. The scandal didn't just make headlines, it dominated them. It raised questions about trust, loyalty, and the price of fame. It forced us to confront the reality that even our heroes are human after all. But perhaps the most shocking part of this entire saga was not the affair itself, but rather Tiger's subsequent response. In a televised statement, he took responsibility for his actions, apologized to his fans, and announced a break from golf to focus on his marriage. This moment was a turning point. It showed a man, not a myth. It reminded us that beneath the trophies and accolades is a person capable of making mistakes, even terrible ones. But it also demonstrated the courage to admit those mistakes and the humility to apologize for them. The scandal tarnished his reputation, no doubt. But it also offered a glimpse into the complexities of being human. And coming in at number 9, Will Smith, a moment the world couldn't forget. Will Smith is a name synonymous with Hollywood royalty. From his charming smile to his electrifying performances, he's captured the hearts of millions worldwide. Throughout his career, he's been celebrated as one of the most talented and charismatic actors of his generation. He's starred in blockbuster hits like Independence Day, Men in Black, and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. His films have grossed billions at the box office, and his awards cabinet is a testament to his brilliance. But outside the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, Smith has always projected an image of being a devoted family man and a man with strong morals and principles. However, all of that came crashing down during the 94th Academy Awards ceremony when Will Smith slapped comedian Chris Rock on stage. The world watched in disbelief as Smith walked onto the stage after Rock made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith's wife. And in a shocking display of anger and aggression, he slapped Rock across the face. The incident sent shockwaves through the audience and the world watching at home. It raised questions about violence, comedy, and the limits of free speech. Some defended Smith, praising his protectiveness of his wife, while others criticized him for his violent outburst. Whatever the debate, one thing is certain: this moment was seared into the minds of millions and served as a stark reminder that even the most famous and beloved celebrities are only human after all. The incident overshadowed his big win that night for Best Actor and brought a dark cloud over his glittering career. And coming in at number 8, Britney Spears, a pop star's battle for control. Britney Spears, a name that echoes with pop royalty. From her schoolgirl chic in the 90s to her provocative performances in the early 2000s, she has been a dominating force in the music industry. Her music videos garnered record-breaking views, Her albums sold millions, and her name was synonymous with pop perfection. She was more than a singer, she was a cultural icon. But behind the catchy tunes and intricate dance routines, there was a darker narrative unfolding. In 2008, Britney Spears experienced a very public mental breakdown that led to her being placed under a conservatorship controlled by her father. For over a decade, she fought to regain control of her life, her career, and her own narrative. This wasn't just a celebrity gossip. It was a battle for autonomy. It sparked a major online movement with fans using the hashtag #DuckOfFreeBritney to voice their support and demand change. The pop princess who once seemed untouchable was now vulnerable, relying on her fans to stand up for her rights. It was a stark reminder that even those at the top can fall, and that the fight for personal freedom is a continuous one. And coming in at number 7, Chris Brown. From fame to public backlash, Chris Brown was once the next big thing in music. With his debut album, he won a Grammy, appeared on countless magazine covers, and became a heartthrob for millions of teenagers. His talent was undeniable, and his future looked incredibly bright. But then the unthinkable happened. Brown was arrested for assaulting his then-girlfriend, Rihanna. The news sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. The charismatic young star was now a person of interest in a domestic violence case. The world watched as the details of the case emerged, painting a picture of an altercation that was both shocking and disturbing. Brown's career immediately began to suffer. Brand deals were dropped, concert tickets were refunded, and once supportive labels distanced themselves from him. While Brown attempted to rebuild his career, the damage was done. He became a symbol of the dark side of fame and a cautionary tale of the consequences of violence. Every red carpet appearance was met with boos. Every new song release was met with criticism. Brown's story is a tragic one. It's a reminder that talent and fame do not shield one from the repercussions of their actions, and that the road to redemption is often long and difficult. Coming in at number 6, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, a legal feud in the spotlight. Johnny Depp, with his roles in Pirates of the Caribbean and Fantastic Beasts, has enchanted audiences worldwide. His portrayal of quirky, offbeat characters has earned him global recognition and a legion of devoted fans. But outside the realm of fantasy and adventure, Depp's real life has been anything but enchanting. His highly publicized legal battle with ex-wife Amber Heard has captivated the world. Accusations of domestic abuse, conflicting testimonies, and dramatic courtroom exchanges have made this trial one of the most watched of the century. Each day brings new revelations, new witnesses, and new twists in the tale. As the trial drags on, the world is gripped, not just by the drama, but also by the gravity of the accusations. This isn't just a celebrity divorce. It's a high-stakes game of he said that could redefine perceptions of abuse and power. Depp, the beloved Hollywood star, is having his reputation tarnished. Heard, the seemingly fragile victim, has become a figure of intense scrutiny and debate. Their legal feud has transcended the courtroom, sparking conversations about truth, justice, and the price of fame. And coming in at number 5, Kanye West. Controversies that redefined his public image. Kanye West, a name synonymous with creativity, innovation, and unapologetic expression. From his early days as a producer crafting soulful beats to his evolution into a rapper and fashion mogul, he has consistently pushed boundaries. His music has redefined genres, his Yeezy sneakers have become a cultural phenomenon, and his fashion shows have set new trends. But West has never been one to shy away from controversy. He's made headlines for his outspoken views on race, politics, and everything in between. Remember his interruption of Taylor Swift's acceptance speech at the MTV Video Music Awards? Or his infamous rant about George Bush in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina? Or his recent anti-Semitic remarks that got him banned from various social media platforms? Love him or hate him, Kanye West is a force to be reckoned with. He's a creative genius who isn't afraid to speak his mind, no matter the cost. His controversies have often overshadowed his talents, leading to him being labeled as reckless, offensive, and even dangerous. Yet his influence remains undeniable. He's a cultural icon who has forced us to confront uncomfortable truths and challenge our perspectives. And coming in at number 4, Bill Cosby, the fall of a TV legend. Bill Cosby was once America's dad. He was the warm, inviting comedian who made us laugh and feel good. For decades, he graced our TV screens with his infectious grin and wholesome humor. His stand-up routines were legendary, and his Cosby Show reruns are still comforting. But as the saying goes, behind closed doors is where the real story lies. In 2014, a woman came forward accusing Cosby of drugging and sexually assaulting her. Initially, the allegations were met with disbelief. Cosby's squeaky, clean image was so ingrained in the public consciousness that it seemed impossible. But then, more women came forward with similar stories. More whispers became a roar. The Cosby Show became a distant memory, and the jokes stopped echoing. Cosby's reputation lay in ruins. The man who had been celebrated as a comedic genius was now synonymous with allegations and disgrace. Despite his fall from grace, Cosby's case remains a significant chapter in Hollywood's history. It sparked crucial conversations about accountability, belief, and the lasting impact of trauma. And coming in at number 3, Ellen DeGeneres, the hidden side of a daytime star. Ellen DeGeneres, the epitome of daytime TV. Her infectious laughter, her playful banter, and her knack for making people feel comfortable have made her one of the most successful talk show hosts of our time. For over a decade, her show has been a staple in many households, a place where people turn to for a dose of light-hearted entertainment and feel-good stories. She was known for her quick wit, her celebrity interviews, and her habit of surprising her audience with cash and cars. DeGeneres was more than a host. She was a cultural icon. But like a house of cards, it all came tumbling down when a series of allegations surfaced, painting a starkly different picture of what went on behind the scenes of her wildly popular show. Former staff members came forward with shocking claims, alleging a toxic work environment, bullying, and a culture of fear. Suddenly, the nice, bubbly host we had come to know was a distant memory, and the headlines were filled with stories of a mean-spirited bully. Ellen's reputation was tarnished. Her show's ratings plummeted, and the feel-good vibes were replaced with a sense of betrayal. Ellen's story serves as a potent reminder that what we see on screen is often just a carefully crafted illusion. And coming in at number 2, Kevin Spacey, a career halted by allegations. Kevin Spacey is a name that was synonymous with excellence in the world of acting. With a career spanning decades, he had established himself as one of the most respected and sought-after actors of his generation. His portrayal of Hannibal Lecter in The Silence of the Lambs was chilling and unforgettable. His performance as the ruthless Frank Underwood in House of Cards was nothing short of brilliant. He won numerous awards, including 2 Oscars and 3 Golden Globes. But in 2017, everything changed. A slew of sexual misconduct allegations surfaced against him. Suddenly, the veteran actor who had once been Hollywood's darling became a person of interest in a series of investigations. Multiple men came forward with harrowing tales of alleged harassment and assault. The allegations were so severe that they led to Spacey's removal from the popular Netflix series House of Cards, and he was also cut from the film All the Money in the World. His career, which had been on a seemingly unstoppable trajectory, ground to a halt. Spacey became a recluse, shunning public appearances and keeping a low profile. The fall was nothing short of spectacular. And coming in at number 1, O.J. Simpson, the most famous trial in celebrity history. O.J. Simpson, the name resonates with memories of one of the most infamous trials in history. From his glory days as a football superstar to his current status as a convicted felon, Simpson's story is a roller coaster ride of fame, fortune, and infamy. But it's the murder trial of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman that truly captured the world's attention. The prosecution painted a grim picture of a jealous ex-husband driven to murder. The defense, however, argued that the evidence was shaky at best. Was it a case of domestic violence gone wrong, or a meticulously planned double murder? The jury ultimately decided it was neither, acquitting Simpson of all charges. But the public was divided. Many felt that justice had been denied. Simpson became a symbol of the failings of the justice system and a lightning rod for racial tensions. Whether you believe in his innocence or guilt, one thing is certain: the O.J. Simpson trial was a watershed moment in celebrity history. It blurred the lines between public figures and private citizens, raising questions about privacy, presumption of innocence, and the relentless glare of the media spotlight. Well, that's a wrap on the top 10 biggest celebrity scandals that shook the world. Which of these surprised you the most? Did we miss any scandals you think should be on the list? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more celebrity secrets, scandals, and untold stories. We'll see you next time.